guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. Today I am so excited because this is video number 2 of 3 introducing the new Oden's Legendary Diversa collection. Up in it today is the collaboration palette with Tina, aka the Fancy Face, over on YouTube and Instagram. This is her Earthwood palette, and how beautiful is this cover story. Let's take a peek inside to see exactly what this palette looks like. When you open it up, it does open up like that book, and you do get a mirror, and then here are your 12 shadows. Now, I will be comparing this palette to her first collaboration, which I actually have here in front of me, but we're going to do that towards the end of the video. Her Hummingbird palette that was released about two years ago. I don't think that collection is available anymore, but be sure you grab this one if you are fans of these ladies, and who wouldn't be, because there are three palettes coming out. And as you guys know, I always do dedicated videos, 3 looks each, which with each palette that is released. And today we're going to focus on Tina's palette. I cannot wait to dive into this beautiful color story. These palettes, just for reference, I know I mentioned it in the first video, but each palette is going to retail for $36.96. There are 3 coordinating lippies. These are all going to be glosses. So there's 2 of the Shine formula and 1 glow formula, and these glosses are going to retail for $13.90 a piece. I do have an affiliate code with Oden's and it is Steff that saves you 10% off. However, I don't believe affiliate codes apply to collaboration items such as these. But if you're browsing and find something else, then the affiliate code might work on that. So like I just mentioned, I'll be creating 3 looks with this beautiful palette. I cannot wait to dive into it. How beautiful. Like this cover art, I think it's my favorite out of the 3. I just think it's so gorgeously done. If it is your first time here on my channel, I just want to say hello and welcome to all of you. My name is Steff. I love trying out new makeup. I am primarily a new makeup review channel, but I do multiple looks with eyeshadow palettes, makeup ranking videos, all that good stuff. If that sounds great to you, I want to invite you to become part of our makeup family. Do me a favor, click on that subscribe button, hit the bell next to it. That way you can be notified every time I do drop a new video. And if you're a fan of Oden's in particular, their collab with Tina, aka the Fancy Face, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up before you go. As usual, everything that I'm talking about will be linked and listed in the description box. Some of those links might be affiliate links, so if you do end up shopping through them, I thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. Just FYI, in case I forgot to mention it, this palette, the entire collection I should say, drops on February the 14th, Valentine's Day. Not too sure on a time yet, but as soon as I can find out, I'll have that updated in the description box. If you guys want to see this palette in action and the 3 looks I'm about to create, keep on watching. Now, I've already primed my eyelids with the Sigma eyeshadow primer. So let's dive into this Earthwood palette. I still want to call it Hummingbird, but it is the Earthwood palette. I love this color story. Obviously, the green, I wore green on purpose because I knew there was a few greens in this palette. What I think I want to do, though, is I think I want to pack this green all over the lid. But before I do that, I'm going to go in with this one, like in the transition area, and then I'll work into packing this one and just keep going back and forth between those 2 shades. So I'm taking the shade Heal on a Singe E03. Pat out those little creases there. Now I'm taking the shade Leaves on a What's Up Beauty R106. And like I mentioned, I'm just going to be packing this on the crease. And then I'll probably get a Rephr 13 or one of the What's Up Beauty brushes to just blend into the crease a little bit better. Now I'm just using the What's Up Beauty R102 just to blend the crease. And I'll probably have to pick up some of the first shade as well. But that green packed on really nicely. Okay guys, I think we have a nice blend there. We're going to put shimmer on top of it anyway, and you guys know which one I'm going for This one right here. This shade is called Beauty. I'm taking this on a damp Morphe M709. Oh, this is a beautiful duochrome. Look at the shifts. Now for the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with this peachy orange shade, like a coral shade. This one is called Life. And I'm using a What's Up Beauty R107. Now for the inner corner, I think I'm just going to go back in with this green shade, Beauty. And I'm going to spray the brush, same brush. Okay guys, I think we have a completed look here, minus the finishing touches. So I'll be right back to show you the completed look number one. All right guys, so here is the completed look number one. Sister is here to approve the look. Well, maybe she doesn't approve. But let me tell you what I went in with. So the mascara I'll be using in today's video is the Give by Gwen Stefani mascara. I'm using House of Lashes Iconic. And for the lower waterline, I used a ColourPop cream gel liner. This one is in the shade Bay Breeze. And for the top lash line, I just tight line with some Rare Beauty liquid eyeliner in black. And I love the way this look turned out. I'm still wear testing, trying to get my thoughts together on the new BB Blast from Kosas, which is their new like skin tint and stuff. So this is actually day 2 that I'm wearing it, but you guys have already seen that video go up in case you want to check out my initial first impression review over that. I love the way this palette is performing so far. Let's move over to the left eye and we'll start working on look number 2. So for look number 2, I know I already use this shade, but I really want to use these together. So I'm going to start with this shade and then build into this shade. So this first shade is Life, and then this one is called Petal. Oh, and guys, you know what I just remembered? I haven't applied any of the lippies yet. Oh my goodness. You know what? Let me remove. I was wearing a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. That is so funny. I totally forgot. Let me remove what I have. Let's do that before, because I want to make sure I use all 3. And this one that I'm going to use is the Shine formula. And this one is called, is it Endurance? Yeah, Endurance. Here's what it looks like. Oh, that's nice. They have a really good formula. Like in this whole collection amongst the 3 ladies, I like the Shine and the Glow formula. If you want to get more pigment, definitely do a lip liner first and then go in with these. But they're really nice, and all of the shades are very complementary to the palette. So now I'm taking the shade Life on a Singe EO2. And you know what? I just realized I wasn't gonna put it like out. Well, I guess it's okay. I wanted it more towards the inner portion, but that's okay. Just gonna put it like kind of closer to the brow bone. I'll leave this space free for that darker shade. Now with that same brush, I'm going into Petal. Focus this right out here and work it in the crease. All right, now let's do something really different. I'm going to go in with this beautiful shimmer right here. This one is called Coast. And actually, yeah, I'm just going to do this one, Coast. I'm using a damp Morphe M709. Feeling a little bit of fallout. On a Refer 14, I'm just going to add back some of that darker shade, Petal. Just to blend right in there. Oh, I love that. Let's go down to the lower lash line. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and see how much I can build up this shade right here. This one is called Vitality. I'm using a What's Up Beauty R107. Yeah, okay, that works. So for the inner corner, let me see, I think You know what? I'm going to try this shade. I'm going to try this shade for the inner corner. This one is called Blossom. Using the same brush, I just sprayed it. Oh, perfect. It ties in really nice with that lavender shade. All right, guys, I'm going to pop off camera to take care of the finishing touches. I'll be right back to show you this completed look number 2. All right, guys, so here is the completed look number 2. Same everything with the exception of the lower waterline. Another ColourPop cream gel liner. Is this one of the Multichrome? No, this one is from the Sailor Moon collection. I don't know how to pronounce the name of it, but I love the way both of these looks turned out. I'm going to go take some quick pictures, and then I'll be right back and we'll start working on the third and final look with the Earthwood palette. All right, so let's get ready to start creating the third and final look. I haven't used like the brown shade, so I think I'm going to start with the shade up here and the shade right here, and then these are the two shimmers that I have not used, so we need to utilize them in this look. This first shade I'm going to go in with is called Earth, and then this dark brown is called Wood. And I'm using a Rephr 15 Max. I do want to let you guys know I changed into the third lippy. How beautiful is this shade? This is a Shine formula. This one is in the shade Brilliance. I think this is the most pigmented out of the three. And I think you're going to get the most pigment from that Shine formula. Now on a Rephr 15 Mini, I'm going in with the shade Wood, which is the dark brown. All right, now I'm going to go into the shade up here. This one is called Moss, and then the inner portion is going to be Strength. Taking Moss on a damp Morphe M124. Ooh, that's a nice green. How am I going to choose? Which look out of these two am I going to go to work in? Sound off in the comments. I really like the second look, but and it would have gone with my green top too. It's hard to choose. This palette, I love the color story, as I love the color story from the Annette palette. Okay, now let me flip the brush over and we're going to go into the next shade. I'm going to add a little bit of Wood, the dark brown matte, just to blend. All right, now we've officially used all the shades in the palette. For the lower lash line, I think I'm going to go into the dark green. This one is called Leaves. And I'm taking that on a BH Cosmetics pencil brush. I'm only going to take it about to there. I think I want to do the green shimmer, the lime green for the inner corner. So same brush, taking the shade Beauty. Ooh. Wow, that's intense. All right, guys, I'm going to go add the finishing touches off camera. I'll be right back to show you the completed look number 3. All right, guys, so here is the completed look number 3. Same everything with the exception of the lower waterline. I went in with this NYX Epic Wear eyeliner in the shade Intense Teal. I loved, man, how am I going to choose which look I'm going to have to go to work in? Can I wear them both? Like, I seriously want to wear them both, but I have quite a few number of meetings today and they're in person, so don't know that I can wear them both. But let me go ahead and wrap up today's video. I'm going to share with you guys my final thoughts, and I'm also going to show you comparisons to this palette and Tina's previous collaboration with Oden's Eye. Okay, guys, so I got to use all 12 shades that are in the Earthwood palette. I mean, the cover art, I already told you, I think this is my favorite of the 3. I still have to do Judy's palette, which you guys will see that video go up the day after you're watching this one. But let's take a peek one more time inside this beautiful palette. I love this color story, very versatile, easy to work with. I think this is a palette where you can create some nice, neutral, subtle looks, but then you can really change it up, make it a little more dramatic for the evening, or maybe you just like dramatic all day long, like me. I'm all for the bold, fun colors, daytime, nighttime, doesn't matter, any time of year. I think this is a beautiful palette. I think Tina, aka the Fancy Face, and Uden's Eye did a wonderful job with the shade selection. I think they did an incredible job with the packaging, those butterflies and those beautiful flowers. She is from Jamaica. She's from Jamaica, if I'm not mistaken. So, man, that's just gorgeous. Let's take a look at her Hummingbird palette. This was the palette from last year, and you can see the two different cover stories there. Definitely this one, I think, for the win. This one, I love this color story. Oh, look at that. How fun and vibrant that is. And then when you compare it to this year's is a little more toned down, and I feel it's that way more so with all three palettes, and you guys will see that coming up. But they make beautiful complements to one another. So if you have this one, use it, pair it with the new one. But I think they're beautiful. I see some of the shades that are in this one as shimmers over here as mattes. But yeah, really beautiful, a little bit more of a muted color story, but still a beautiful color story in the Earthwood palette, as is the Hummingbird palette from a couple years back. Let me know what your thoughts are, guys. Are you going to be picking up this entire collection? Maybe you're just going to have to pick up one palette. Maybe it'll be Earthwood. Let me know which look you like best. Are you team one, two, three, none, all? Sound off in the comments down below. Don't forget that this collection drops on February the 14th. My affiliate code Steff saves you 10% off over on Uden's Eye, but I don't think it's going to apply to collab items. Real quick on the lippies, this one is my favorite. This was the one I just applied in the shade Brilliance, but they're all going to be a shine slash glow formula. The shines are going to have more pigment than the glow ones do, but there's two shines and one glow in this particular collection. Again, let me know your thoughts. Sound off in the comments down below what you think of this new Earthwood palette from Tina, aka the Fancy Face, and Uden's Eye. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. Y'all have a great day or night, wherever it is y'all are at. Stay hydrated, drink that water, and I'm going to see you all very soon. Bye.